Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, you're well and safe. Okay, time for us to go ahead with our recitation of home of Mary and Virtue, right? Okay, I'll share the screen with you. So as always, I will do the review first. We will do the review first. Yeah, what we learned yesterday. So would you like to try? After that, a completely pure you has
come into being. Has come
Whoa.
into being.
And then blah blah
bestowed. Bestowed.
Yeah, bestowed. Yeah, bestowed. It means yeah, blessed. Yeah, bestowed. Yeah, sorry. Oh, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom. And you know, yeah, there are three wisdoms from the Buddhas. First one.
Wisdom of low learning.
Yes, exactly.
Wisdom from low learning. Wisdom from low learning.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, off or from, both of them are okay. And spontaneous wisdom, it means that, yeah, it can.
Or wisdom.
Wisdom. Or wisdom.
Or wisdom. Yes, perfect. And all kinds of competencies. Competencies, it means abilities. Yeah, abilities. Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much for your response, for your cooperation. Now let's go ahead with tonight's. Are you ready? Would you like to try to read or recite it? I'm listening. I'm waiting for you, okay? Let me check the name list.
Yeah. Good evening, teacher and everyone.
Yeah, good evening, Virtues.
Yeah. First recite.
Yeah, the first person. Yes, just do it.
Yeah. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in formal existence as well as you yourself. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. In that way, if you have, if you are a pure you, you have the competence, competence such as penetrate, somebody well and who is such as this. Yes, very interesting. And now let's go ahead. Elva, your time, please.
Yes, thank you. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself. Now they say it.
Recite, please.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see even more. You could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Amazing. Yeah, good memory. Yes, you're so excellent, Elva. Thank you. It's your time, Ellen.
Yes.
To recite first and then read. Okay.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she has in former existence, as well as you yourself.
Yeah, are you sure has who he or she has? Are you sure has? Yeah, no worries.
Was.
Yeah,
Was.
Exactly. Okay. Read it again, please, for us.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existence as well as you yourself.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for your excellent reading. Actually, your intonation is so great. You can read it fluently. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Joy, your turn. Read first, recite then.
Yes. Yes. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Recite
for
it.
Okay. Okay. For example, you could penetrate. For example, you could penetrate where I am, or where I am, and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Joy. Yeah. Just like a native speaker. Yeah. You did it so well, so gracefully. Okay, Manju, how are you today? Hello. Yeah, I can hear you.
I would like to recite.
Yes, please.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in formal existence as you yourself. Okay.
Wow, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences. It means that in the former lives, maybe you know who or she is and the relationship with you. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, amazing, Manju. Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. You made a lot of efforts. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And your time, Lily. Long time no see. How are you?
I'm good. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. For example, you could penetrate where am and hear who am I talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existence, as well as yourself.
Perfect.
Okay. For example, you could penetrate where am I and hear who am I talking with. Even too, you could see who he or she was in former existence, as well as you yourself. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, good memory. You did it so well. Brilliant. Yes, thank you so much. Q, your time. Read and recite.
Hello, good evening. How
Hello.
are you
Yeah, you.
today?
Yeah, I'm quite good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, just
Yeah.
read it, please. Read it.
Yeah. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself. Recite.
Yeah.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as yourself. Thank you.
Yes, you yourself, you're amazing. As well as, yeah, you can use the linking skills. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, it's your time, Daisy. Yeah, please lead us.
Yeah, okay. Good evening, Enid. Okay, I will read and
Good
recite
evening.
it.
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Yes.
Okay, recite it. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Daisy, you're so excellent. Thank you for leading. Okay, your time, your floor, Alice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good evening, Enid. Okay.
Good evening, good to hear you.
Yeah, me too. Okay. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself. Okay, yeah, I would like to recite this paragraph. Okay. For example, For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself. Okay.
Oh, exactly. Yes. You made me to understand the meaning. You did it so well. Thank you. Okay, it's your time, Miss Guo, Qingdeng.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existence as well as you yourself.
Wow, yes, you can remember the new words. Yes, you're amazing. Thank you. You surprised me a lot. Thank you, Miss Go. And your time, yeah, once again, yeah, Manju, please.
Thank you.
Okay. Voice is very clear. Read it. Recite it.
Recite it. Okay. For example, you could penetrate with I am here who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was. Informal. Existences as you yourself. Okay.
Wow, perfect. Congrats, you did it. Yeah, make it better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Manju. Okay, and yeah, Alice.
Yes.
Let me find it.
Okay.
Just recite it, please.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. If you establish yourself on self-nature, all the chemic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, hopefully we can do that. Establish ourselves on the self-nature. And in that way, we have no more afflictions and karmic habits. Yeah, thank you so much. Your time, Ellen.
After that, a completely pure you have come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom, wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, or wisdom, and all kind of competencies.
Yes, competencies. You did it so well. Thank you. Congrats. Make it so fluently. Yes, thank you. All right. Yeah, your time, Alice. Go ahead with yesterday's.
Yes. After that, a completely pure you has been coming, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom, and all kinds of competencies. Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Yes. So great. You are gorgeous. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, Lily. Yeah, it's your time for yesterday's.
Okay. After that, accompanied a pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom and all kinds of competencies.
Wow.
Okay. After that, accompanied pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom and kinds of competencies. Thank you.
Yes, perfect, Lily. You did competencies. You did it so well. You read it so well. Yeah, perfect. And for this word, completely. So can you try it again? Completely, not completely, completely.
Complete.
Complete. Please 那个 please 呀 completely.
Completely.
Yes.
Completely.
Yes. Perfect.
Completely.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lily. You did so well. I really love your reading about competencies. You did so well. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Gifford, you can recite. Yeah, surprise me. Okay, just read it first.
Thank you. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in formal existences, as well as you yourself.
Yeah.
For example, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in formal existences, as well as yourself.
Yeah. Yes, perfect. You did it. So would you like to read this word again? Okay.
You yourself.
Yes, you yourself. Yeah. Hopefully you can keep it in mind. Yeah, thank you, Gilbert. Okay, now let's go ahead with spirit, right? Long time no see.
Long time no see. 好。For example, you could penetrate. Let me have a try. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences as well as yourself. Thank you.
Yes, as well as you yourself. Yeah, no worries, yourself as well can work. Yeah. Thank you so much, Spirit. You always, in a sweet way. Yeah, so fast. Thank you. Okay, your time, Joy, to read and recite yesterday's. Okay.
After that, a completely pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, and all kinds of competencies.
Mm-hmm.
After that, completely pure you. 还有一个。After that, a completely pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, and all kinds of competencies.
Yeah, competencies. Competencies. Just this word in this letter E, like just P, A. Competencies. Would you like to try again? Competencies. Yeah, you did it so well. Yeah, you're full of eloquence. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. I really enjoy it.
For example,
okay, Elvan. Okay, for example, you have, for example, okay, go ahead.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could say who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Mm-hmm. Recite it again. Recite it.
For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking, who he, and hear who I am talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much, Joy. You can recite the 2 paragraphs together. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, your time.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. After that, a completely PU has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom, wisdom from low learning, spontaneous wisdom, or wisdom and all kinds of competencies. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself. Now recite it.
Yes, please.
Okay. After that, a completely PU has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom, wisdom from low learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom and all kinds of competencies. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was in former existences, as well as you yourself.
Yeah, excellent. Exactly. Excellent. Yeah, you surprised me a lot. Yeah, thank you so much, Elva. You made your English so, yeah, a big progress, a big improvement. Yeah, thank you, Elva. Okay, it's your time. Let me check. Aju, right?
Yeah. After that, completely pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom, wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom and all kind of competencies. Recite.
Yeah, recite.
After after that, after that, completely completely pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom, with wisdom from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom, and all kind of competencies. Thank you.
Bingo. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, congrats. Thank you so much. Aju, I really enjoyed. Yeah, happy with you. Okay, it's your time. Yeah, Alice, to go ahead with your recitation.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes. If you established yourself on the true nature, all the karmic habits and afflictions will be removed from you swiftly. After that, Yeah, a completely pure you has come into being, bestowed with all the Buddha's wisdom, yeah, from no learning, spontaneous wisdom, all wisdom, and all kinds of competencies. For example, you could penetrate where I am and hear who I'm talking with. Even more, you could see who he or she was, in former existences, as well as you yourself. Okay.
Yeah, you did it so well. Thank you so much, Alice. Just like telling a story. Yeah, very vivid. Yeah, thank you so much. Your time, Ellen. Yeah, your last time.
If you just established yourself on the self-nature, all the karmic habits and affliction will be removed from you swiftly.
Yeah, bingo. You did so well. Thank you so much. Yeah, you always do the review. Yeah, one by one. Thank you so much, Ellen, for your support. So that's all for tonight, everybody. And see you tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yeah, okay. Catch you up tomorrow. Bye-bye.